Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Daytona International Speedway. This is going to be the last Daytona race of the week, as you know, the next B Fixed or C Fixed race that I am in will be after the changeover and will therefore be at Atlanta. Starting P8 in the number 6. Had a decent qualifying run, not great, but you know, I'm in good shape. Trying to get a better finish in the B cars and improve my where I sit in the standings. So 25 laps at Daytona ought to be good. Hopefully it's good. Folks are getting their bets in, and so thanks for tuning in. Live races are on twitch.tv/John A. Theodore. Thank you to my live audience, and the recorded ones go up on youtube.com/e/John Theodore. So if you ever miss a live race, you can always watch it on YouTube. Drop it into second gear, getting ready to go. As you guys know, the green flag here at Daytona comes out pretty much right after the pace car drops. B cars are probably my favorite drafting package of out of everything on iRacing. So hopefully this is a good race. They're already side drafting each other for the lead, and we're not even up to speed, and they've got door-to-door contact going on up there. Trying to hang on the outside line. Got Nathan Jurgensen, friend of the channel. It's either Jurgensen or Jurgensen. Friend of the channel up there in the 11, third in line on the inside. Mike Christopher, who I've raced with. He does primarily short track stuff. Mike Christopher Jr. over there is running down on the inside line as well in the number 1. We saw him winning a ton of stuff at Lucas Oil earlier in the year. Later, Eli. Thanks for hanging out as usual. And we are slipping back a little bit currently. Not tucked up tight enough on the outside line to get a draft off of those two. And no room to fall down to the inside line. Now I've got some help on the outside, so we should have the outside line formed up here pretty good. Riding top 10. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That was almost a big mess. Made that move to the outside 3 wide work. It's one of the rare instances where I will go outside 3 wide. I generally don't do that. That one I felt like I could make it and clear the guy and not get stuck up there. Now if Mike Christopher Jr. goes up there again, I won't go with him. There's contact going on all throughout. You got to bump. You just got to be smart about when and where. The outside line always carries a little bit more speed down the straightaway, but the inside line gets that shorter line through the corners. The inside line seems to be working a little bit better right now, but a little movement like that will mess them up. running real close here. No, Mike Christopher's going to be super aggressive. And he's going to the front. And now he goes down to the inside. And I go to the high side. Trying to take the lead. Got the lead now. This guy wants to bump in the corners. Interesting. And the problem with that is that he got himself separated so that he couldn't bump on the straightaway. Little bump going into the corner, that's fine. The main thing that you want is when you get bumped, particularly in iRacing, when you've got netcode that can affect things, is that you want to try to make sure that you're bumping when the guy has his wheels straight and is going to keep them straight to absorb it. Real good side-by-side racing right now. Just got to watch that rearview mirror and know when he's going to hit you and just be ready to kind of absorb it with your wheel movements. Two races in a row where we've been running up front at Daytona. It's where I want to be, but it's stressful and nerve-wracking, and there goes the 2's engine. And the 1 slid up in front of me, and now I've got the lead. And there's the yellow, and we're in first place.
What can we do to try to...
My goodness.
Pit road is closed. All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind 14.
Whew! 2, did you lose your engine, man?
Yeah, he blew up right in front of me.
That was crazy. Pace car's 8 seconds in front. Well, we've seen this show before. I'm going to be leading on a restart in the Xfinity Series.
Who that was that came back up on the track.
Last time we saw this show, it didn't work out too well, and I ended up 12th, so hopefully this time I can work it a little bit better. Yep, exactly. You can't stay tucked up like that for too long. You got to give it some breathing room.
Left for your damage.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
I'm looking down. I don't see Nathan. He's way back there. Nathan, you get caught up in that, or did you get through? Yeah, Mike. Good day. Yep, President's Day. My company takes the day off, too.
Pits are closed.
So it was nice having the day off. Although I did have to get up and go to the doctor. I've got eczema, so they're trying to test and see what I'm allergic to. So I've got the patches on my back right now, so my back is all itchy. So yeah, it's nice having those holidays, for sure.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up.
3-day weekend, 4-day work week. That's always a nice little treat. All right, it's lap 10 We'll get the restart lap 11 with 14 to go. It is nice knowing about those holidays before the day is half over. That's true, Mike. Got to get in touch with your HR department and get the holiday calendar, make sure that you've got it. At my company, they're all added on the Google Calendar, and everyone was talking about it being the day off beforehand. So I didn't know about it until like Wednesday or Thursday. Oh yeah, Nathan's definitely in it. I see him. He's in the pits now. That's too bad. He's probably sitting there cursing my name like, this is why I don't run up front.
You're going to be lining up behind the safe car.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. Yep, fair enough, Mike. That's true. That's what you get with working in a smaller company. I always ask. Well, I guess, and that's the thing, is like President's Day, you don't think about it, you know. New Year's, Christmas, and stuff like that. Thanksgiving, you're like, oh, hey, I know this holiday is the one that people take off. President's Day is the one that I always forget about.
Try to do it on the front straightaway. 1 to go. 1 minute.
Thanks, Jake.
28.
I'm gonna.
5. You're gonna be on the inside.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to win this thing so bad, man. Yeah. Oh boy. I think it might be the second to last one. If it ends at before quarter till, I'll be doing Richmond in the National Series cars. But the tracks are going to swap at the top of the hour, so in about 35 minutes we'll get the track switch. And then it'll all get very interesting with the new tracks. All the NASCAR series are going to be at Atlanta, and then the K&N, the National Series, is going to be at Thompson. So 2 very different, very fun tracks this week.
Race cars off, be ready. Green flag.
All right.
Good job. 1 minute 40.
Out front.
7-2-7.
Maybe a little bit too far out front.
Outside. Clear.
Little block, not too much. I mean, I don't think Mike's going to help me get the win. I think he's going to...
Inside. In and out. Inside is clear. 1. In and out. No hole yet.
Oh, 4 wide,
outside.
Ooh. That didn't work
Outside. 1 only.
as well as I had hoped it would.
Still there.
I was trying to do what the pros do and
Still there.
block the top lane, and instead I ended up getting myself kind of messed up
Inside.
and probably pissed off the 20.
Still there.
But I'm trying to do what I can to win.
2, 4. Still there. Still inside.
Saw they had a big run, tried to time it right, and at least I didn't get myself wrecked.
Still inside. Clear. Outside. You're clear. There will be a stop.
Oh, great. Hold it.
Close. You'll be lining up behind the space car. All right, you're gonna
Held
have
it.
to come around the 20.
1 track.
There's going to be another restart. Yeah, Atlanta's going to be nuts.
Thank you for screwing my race over.
So we're getting a lot of lead laps. We'll see if we're able to hold the hold the lead. That was some kind of save. I was lucky that the caution was out for a different wreck.
Get behind the pace car.
Who was the lead that, or the blue Ford that was pushing up there?
Looking like Kyle Busch. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm not doing anything differently from what I've seen the guys on TV doing all week.
I'm fucking spaced out.
You go to the outside line on the straightaways and inside line in the corners if you're in a position where you can do that. It's risky, but it works if you do it right.
Time.
And I mean, it did work to keep me up front so far. There's just going to be a handful of laps left. Problem is that, you know, you get guys who really, really want to push. And they don't. Yeah, so we'll see. That could have ended disastrously, but so right now I'm still leading. Next final, I don't have the crew chief anymore. I turned it off. It was getting too distracting. So I turned that command off since I'm not using it anymore. But it's the crewchief.org is the address for it. There's my fantasy link. That's the good one. Week 1's completed in that, but you guys can still sign up. Yeah, exactly. That's why I turned it off, Fandango. It's really more geared to road racing. Doesn't work as well for oval. Really doesn't work for plate racing. I don't use the voice commands though. So I'm talking the entire time to you guys. Well, this is going to be a really interesting one. We're going to restart with just a handful of laps left now.
Pit road is closed. 10 laps to go.
Oh, there's Nathan. His car looks like a crumpled up piece of paper now. It's too bad. How many laps down is he? Jeez. Oh, he's still on the lead lap. That's good at least. Yeah, I mean, I don't know though. The 20 has been a pretty good pusher for me all race. He helped me get into this position, so I'd be more scared. I don't know. The 4 and the 1 have been, or the 4's been given scarier bumps than the 20 has. That's a very good question, Pink Eye Jones. And the reason is because they haven't coded it in there yet. It would probably be that's one that would be tricky for them to get right, I think. You know, how do you code it in such a way to allow the lead driver to indicate which lane that they want to start in and make it work with all the different controller setups and everything that people have. So they've probably looked at it and I think they've just decided that right now there are too many potential downsides to adding it in versus the upside. So it might come in at some point,
But coming to green this time.
but I don't think it's higher on their priority list because I don't think that it's not as high, you know, day to night transition, is, and getting the new damage model in, getting the ZL1, those are all much higher priority. You'll probably see them try to, I would say that implementing green, white, checkered finishes and some form of stage racing for the NIS series is more likely than getting lane choice on restarts. They need to fix the draft model for the A car. That's their #1 priority for Oval before the next plate race, before Talladega comes around. They really need to fix that. All right, lap 17 of 25. Trying to decide what to buy with your tax money, patio furniture, and smoke or steering wheel. Steering wheel, Daniel. Obviously. Easy. Next question. Get yourself a Fanatec or a direct drive.
Be smooth, be smart, stay focused. Hey, start off, be ready. 3.
Didn't want to get that big of a jump. Oh, they're wrecking.
1 minute 49.625.
I've got too big of a lead. I've got way too big of a lead. I'm going to be a sitting duck. There's the caution. All right. That worked out.
Man, it's all on you. You make the call here.
Don't know how you have
The
to.
road is closed.
I got way too far out there.
I can't wait for Atlanta.
A lot of people are thinking that. Oh, I know. I'm so glad the caution came out. I would have been such a sitting duck. I got way too far out front there. I was going to start checking up in that corner before the caution came out to back up back to them. Now, if that happens again, we'll be in the catbird seat. Next flag's going to end it. Sitting on horseshoes. Right, Sergeant Speed? Well, I guess we'll find out. I need one more restart to go my way and then hold it. So we'll see. The next one's going to be inside 5 to go, which means that the next flag will end it after the green comes out, be it yellow or checkered. And they have Sam King behind me on this one, the 10 car.
Should be starting behind the 10 car.
On left side, Patrick. Rear and front.
I have had 2 cautions come out at really opportune times.
Alright, excellent, thanks.
One when I got a knock and I would have been sideways and getting freight trained, and that one where I had too big of a jump and would have been freight trained. So the cautions have certainly helped me out in this one so far. Hey, Kenducci raiding with a party of 10. Awesome. Water. It's water, one-man army.
21, got the lucky dog. Have a free pass coming on the outside.
Yeah, I remember when Harvick made that comment about Jimmy Johnson. What up, Kenducci? How's it going, man? Cheers to you, my brother.
My bad, 21. I had no fun clue you were coming.
Just got to stay hydrated, and
Give me behind 21. Give me
everyone
behind
thinks that.
21.
Fucking
Give me
shit.
behind the 10 car.
Just need to stay hydrated while I'm yakking.
Yeah, that was almost a nightmare.
Helps keep me
Yeah.
focused. Alcohol would
Almost like a
definitely,
Steve Park
if that was
crash.
vodka, it would definitely make for a very interesting and very different kind of stream. I am winning, for now. It's Daytona, anything can happen. I think we're going to have like 2 or 3 laps left on this restart. Shot after the win? Yeah, shots after the win. If I can get the win, there will be some celebrating. Wins on this channel are few and far between them. It's not like Conducci where he goes out and just dominates every Skippy race that he's in. I wish I appreciate the confidence. It makes me feel good. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be very, very interesting. You're better than Rob. Is Rob still in here?
5 to go.
There you go, Byram. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm just trying to be like Byram every day I can.
You got a 3-lap shootout. You guys can be courteous enough and wait for the last lap to wreck. Like, that would be nice.
Alrighty. 2 to green. I always get nervous on these late restarts when I'm actually in position to try to win. Hi, Cook 2. How did your race go, man?
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the tan car.
Oh, nice. Very cool. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout. Or less. 3 laps or less shootout. Oh, wrecked out lap 9. That's too bad. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Atlanta when it comes around. I actually need to try to get this up, and I want to register for the last Richmond race here.
1 to go. You're going to line up inside 1.
So we're going to withdraw there.
0.
Got my second monitor up so that I can go ahead and register for stuff now without having to pull down to the inside, which is nice. Should have thought of this when there were less laps to go, but there we go. So that's good. Bring focus back over here and get the mouse out of the way. A lot of Street Fighter tomorrow. Nice, man. Good luck with that.
Yeah, that car is blinking so bad.
Let's go get this win, boys.
17, you're blinking, bro.
I really want to win. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout. Hopefully I can get a nice push from the 10. Pulled up to the pace car.
I forgot 17 speaks German. He doesn't understand. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Ich spreche ein bisschen auf Deutsch.
There we go.
Get your tires cleaned off real well.
Second gear. I want to be right backed up to that 10 car when we go green.
Du hast keine Freunde.
Pace car's off. Are you ready? Ready. Green flag.
Not what I wanted.
Line up behind the tan car. 1 minute 50.665. Outside.
13's got a push coming to the outside.
There. Door outside.
Really fucking douchebag, boy.
First so far. The 13's got to run.
Still outside.
This is kind of what we wanted. Evened up going through 3 and 4. If they don't have a huge run on the straights, then I can kind of work it a little bit better. There we go. Good bump to the line. 2 laps to go, still holding the lead.
51, 24, 6-1, working outside. Couple more.
Starting to learn a little bit better how to manage these races from the front.
Clear, clear.
Now we got a big lead. That works pretty well. Now the 13's got a huge run coming back on the outside. I want him to be side by side with the 10 for the final lap so that they can't get as big of a run. Now the 10's laying off of me. Tried to get a big run and go to the high side. That didn't work. Last lap.
White flag back. Outside.
Now he's going to the outside.
Still outside.
Now I've got help behind me.
Clear.
Keeping it sealed to the bottom. Come on, I need a push.
Side and clear.
And they're wrecking. I think I've got this one, boys. We'll see. They might have a huge run on me. Nope, they're wrecking again. I think that's it.
Dude, are you serious? You're gonna roll up the track like that? Like, come on.
Come on, come on, come on. Just get the line, get the line, get the line.
Come now, what do you want me to do?
Woo! That's a winner. Ha ha! Number 1, baby. Number 1. Daytona. Park it.
From somebody else in front.
Yes!
Now we're going backwards.
Gonna have to have a
Nice work this weekend.
truncated victory celebration here. I'm gonna spin it around and try to do the Polish victory lap.
Who's pushing the foot down the back?
Byron, you witnessed me win a race. We're gonna go send it right through the infield and
John, nice win.
thanks, man. Really appreciate it. That was fun, guys. I'm running Richmond too. Here we go.
Off the air.
Mess up that Daytona grass. Got a lot of X's in that one. That was crazy. So I'd love to show you guys all of those highlights. I got to get the Polish victory lap in. This is going to be a fast Polish victory lap. And then back out so that I can make qualifying for the National Series race. Blitzing it around on the high side, out by the wall. Wrong direction. We did it! Gotta win. Love it. That's the fourth one of 2018. 16th victory in iRacing for me in official races. I think that's my first win in the B car ever. Almost got my first win in the B car last week in the at Rockingham. There we go. That is my celebration. Donuts in the infield, Polish victory lap, and then burn it down at the wall. Alrighty. How about that, guys? That was fun. The fans seem very enthused. Alrighty. Heck yeah. That's super fun. All right, so let me see. I want to pull up the results table on that, obviously. That was a big win. Booyah. $185 points. That'll help out a ton. 18 laps led. 18 out of 25. That was cool. All right, so here we go. Joining the